Okay guys, hello, you welcome to the video today. Okay, I've been granted permission finally to go on vacation, and this is me on my farm. Okay, so after spending about 12 months here, I've been granted permission. I should have gone earlier, but we had a lot of job to do, so the vacation was not granted. But finally I'm home, and I spent some time with my family. I think I spent like a week plus, a week and some days. And after that, I decided to come and visit the farm. I did not start rushing to the farm immediately because I have people working for me. If they have been working for me while I was in the Middle East, so why would I rush to the farm? My family needs me after staying away from them for a very long time. So I have to come to the farm after a week and some days, and the farm was not really well kept. The housekeeping was very poor, and you can see the banana plants there. They are not trimming the dried leaves, so it's making the place dark and bushy. Then you can see that area that is waterlogged. I wasn't told there used to be water there. I thought it's a dry land all through, but now I'm just seeing this. Then the plastic sheet you're seeing there, it has torn, so we need to find solution to that. Okay, already before I even came from the Middle East, I asked them to sell off all the beds. We only have the cockerels left. The cockerels are in the compound roaming. I allow them to move in the compound like a semi free range system. Okay, so the place is not what I expected. It's not as well kept as I expected. Okay, so I have to do some work on the farm before I bring in new beds. Actually, what I wanted to do was change some of the staffs that are not serious. Okay, then the ones that I will keep, I will retrain them with new people. Okay, with new staff. So but now I don't think I will have that time to do the training, so probably I'll do the training online, because initially I've done training online for them before. So maybe I'll probably do the training online again. I'll take this period to arrange the place. Okay, so you can see the dry leaves from the banana, and it's making that place cold. According to my manager, he says sometimes when it rains very well, that they see the beds like that, like they gather themselves in an area. So I think it's cold. Okay, now this is the store. You can see the wheat bran, and I think it's a wheat bran and corn bran. Some of the bags there are wheat brown. Then that's my inverter and my battery. So you can see how unkept the store is. You can see everything just kept anyhow. Look at my scale for measuring the additives that we put in the feed. You can see the generator. Everything is just unkept. I was so mad, and I had to ask them to prepare feed for me. Let me see. I wanted to see how they are doing it. Okay, so this is how they are measuring some of the additives. Okay, so I think that is a lysine mixed with methionine, mixed with lime, mixed with calcium and stuff like that. Then okay, this is broken maize. All right, so this is a broken maize. Yeah, you can see this is broken maize. Yeah, so I had to ask them to prepare feed. Let me see how they are doing it, and how hygienic is the process. You can see my cockerel working at the background there. Okay, so after measuring all the portions, they'll mix them in this drum mixer. This is my drum mixer. Okay, so now he's mixing 12.5 kg, because they make it in a 25 kg bag, but they discover that the drum will not be able to mix it very well, so they have to divide it into two, and the manager said that's how they've been doing it. So they measure 12.5, then another 12.5. Then you can see my crushing machine. Okay, I use it to crush maize and roasted soya beans. You can see how unkept it is. I really don't. I told the manager, if you are using this thing to grind the food that you are going to eat, will it be as dirty as this? Anytime you work with this thing, you make sure you wash it before keeping it. So I really was not happy the way things are being kept. The housekeeping was very poor. Okay, and this is feed. If you don't do it hygienically, your birds can contract disease. So then I can see the kind of shelter. So I really need to walk here before I go. And while I was in Nigeria, I ordered a pelletizing machine in the Middle East, but I ordered it 2 months before I got to Nigeria. So it arrived when I was in Nigeria. So this is the pelletizing machine. Okay, this is the pelletizing machine. So after mixing all the raw materials, the maize, the soya beans, the fish meal, the additives and stuff like that in the required proportion, we now pelletize it for the finishers. But for the starter, we give them the mash like that. Okay, so so this is the machine. It worked very well. I was pleased with the machine. I was very pleased with the machine. So you can see the pellets. Okay, so the size of the plate is a little bit big, but no problem, because we can actually reduce the size from using a different dies. And there is a way we can scrape. There is a device that comes with it that you can scrape it and even make it crumble. Okay, but no need of doing the crumbles now. We just give them the mash. Okay, then when they are big enough, they take the pellets, right? So this one we are manufacturing now, this one we are testing now, we are just going to give it to the cockerels, right? Because I already sold all the broilers. So that is the pelletizing machine I just got from China. It was shipped directly from China. Okay, so that's the process. So I make feed for my birds now. Yeah, so and remember I told you guys I'm going to try to create a course on raising broilers and implementing system, especially the system aspect of it on your farm, so that you can run your farm even in your absence. Okay, so I'm going to do that, especially now that I'm at home. I'm going to do that. Then this feed formulation is going to be a module. So I'm going to use a complete module to show you guys how to formulate feed. So don't miss that course for anything. I'll make sure the course is out this month, August or early September. So watch out for the course. Okay, then okay, the sand filling is already in progress. This is another day. Okay, I had to join the videos together. So this is the first pen. I have to do some maintenance work there. Okay, then I use these 3 pens here now for brooding, while the big house is for the birds. Okay, one of the 3 pens is for the cockerels. That is where they sleep and they come out to walk around the compound during the day, and in the night they go inside one of the rooms. I think the first rooms. So I have 3 rooms here, the second and the third. Okay, you can see the sick bay. If you've watched most of my videos, I used to show you this sick bay. Whenever any bird is sick, they are separated and put in the sick bay. So that is the sick bay. So this is my cages for brooding, and I'm going to work on the roof. There are some places I observe that are leaking, so I'm going to work on them. Okay, so this is the back side of it. All right, you can see those plastics in front. We use those plastics for foot deep, and you can see the rubber boots hanging by the door. You can see the rubber boots hanging by the door. So I'm going to enter one of the cage now, so you can see how spacious it is. It is designed for 1,500, which is that is ideal space for 1,500, but I can increase it to 1,006 or 1,007 maximum. I think 1006 would be okay. Yeah, maybe 1006 I will increase one. That is if I want to, but the space is for 1500 beds. So you can see how spacious it is, and I used very cheap materials. Only you can see it's wooden pillar, then 2 layers of block, then the roofing sheets by the sides, and the door is also made of roofing sheets. So it's a very cheap, and I've made a video concerning this house before. So the sand filling is is ongoing. I have to buy 30-ton truck of they call it condemned sand. If you are in Nigeria, you know what I mean. So they call it condemned sand, 30-ton. That is a big truck of it, the biggest truck of it. I had to buy so that they can fill the whole compound. You can see that shade there where they do their work. You can see how unkept the place is. Look at that cage there is for the dog. You can see everywhere is just unkept. I was really mad. Okay, so those are my baskets. Initially I wanted to build here, but I decided to use it to make a little money. You can see my chippings. That is a 30-ton chippings that I brought there, but I decided to start a poultry farm on the plot of land instead. Okay, so work is ongoing. We are sand filling the place so that whenever it rains, that place will not be waterlogged, it will be dry. Okay, then I'm also going to try to change that plastic sheet. Maybe I'll use a tarpaulin material, just like this material they used to cover this crushing machine and the drum mixer. You can see it's thicker than just ordinary plastic sheet, so I'll get a material like this to fix all the places that are torn. Okay, I didn't want to use roofing sheet there because I'm not planning to do a permanent structure. Now you can see my water tank. I asked them not to pump water inside so that they can wash it, because it's kind of dirty. Okay guys, I'm doing some maintenance work on my farm. Okay, I see this cage here. I'm definitely going to maybe cut here off and put new one. Okay, then this place used to be waterlogged. When I came, I observed water here. So when I came from the Middle East, I decided to sell my beds and clear everywhere, do some work before I bring in new beds. So I'm sand filling this place because of the water that is always staying here. Okay, whenever it rains, the whole of this place is full with water, so I'm sand filling it. Okay, all right, so that's the work I'm doing now. Then this place, I'm also going to change this waterproof, change this plastic sheet and put a thicker one. Okay, so guys, okay, so the plastic sheet has been changed. You can see it's a thicker material now, where I use the tarpaulin. Okay, so I think this is better and this will last. Probably it can take like 2 years. Yeah, I think 2 years or more. Even I think it could last more than 2 years. Okay, so I think this is better than using a plastic sheet. Now you can see the sand filling that is still ongoing. Yeah, so I did a lot of work on the farm, how to do housekeeping, how to clean everywhere. So I make sure that they do a lot of work on the farm. Okay, this is Oche from Global Farms again. I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank my family on YouTube that have been following me and have been supporting me. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys. So if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm a poultry farmer in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, but I work in the Middle East and I've been able to run my farm successfully without being there. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and there are a lot of documents I will leave for you in the description of this video where you can go and download them for free. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right, bye bye.